Welcome back to another Mercs Legion War Recap video, and I got something kind of cool to show you guys. Just a reminder, we have our $10 gift card giveaway coming up. We have our 74th war win in the books already, and then we're going to recap that one today. So that means this, hopefully the next video we put out for Mercs Legion is going to be that $10 gift card giveaway. So, but before we get into today's recap, I want to go back to the recap before this. Check this out. Very close war. Very close. 44, we won just on percent. And I want to show you how close it came down to. Check this out. King Constantine and Miguel coming down to the final few minutes of war, pulling us, tying the game, and getting us that extra percent. Congratulations to FRNZ, Miguel, and King Constantine doing a great job there, getting us those stars we needed and keeping our percent nice and high. So you guys are champions in that war. Thank you guys very much. Alright, so we are going to go ahead and get into this war recap. We ended up beating up the Rodbusters pretty good today. And let's see, we'll go through, and which ones do I want to show first? We'll go down to number 11 here. Number 11. Nope, that's not what I wanted. We wanted Shayna, R11, going up against their 14. And their Town Hall 8 versus the Town Hall 8. And I absolutely love Shayna's choice of army composition here. I remember sitting down with Aileron, and we were talking about what kind of army would be great for this kind of a base. And we thought, oh, how about a Govalo? Because you can easily quake your way into the center of the base. The air defenses are focused in the core, and you'd be able to take it out pretty easy, and then balloons around the outside of the base. Well, Shayna did the same kind of approach here, but instead of using Valkyries, she put in P.E.K.K.A.s. Same style of attack here. We just have a few extra wizards for cleanup. So we're doing a Golo wipe for this one. Easy Clan Castler, that gets taken out, and then check this out. We're going to do the Quad Quake right here on the corner of the base. Now, what was important about the placement of this Quad Quake is that she didn't open up that compartment, and she didn't open up that compartment. She wants to keep her troops focused so that way they go straight into the core of the base. If you're designing a base, maybe that's something you want to think about is how can I avoid people going straight into the core of my base where I've got maybe some of my high hit point defenses, maybe I've got all my air defenses in the base. You got to start thinking about what types of armies can hit me and how do I take those kinds of armies out. Now, look, we still have the air defenses up and we were already starting to drop balloons. Why do we drop balloons so early? Well, that's because balloons take so long to get to where they need to go. So by sending them in early, that means the balloons will be taking out the defenses that could be shooting the core troops. If the balloons come in at the same time that the air defenses are going down, those defenses will go down, not be shooting the core attack force as much, and then your main force is going to be living longer. So check this out. We've got both of our golems still alive. Our BK is still up. We've got a couple of wizards inside. We've got a P.E.K.K.A. made its way outside. So because we were able to take down a lot of these point defenses earlier on, more of our cleanup crew is alive. So well planned out, Shayna. I love the attack. It worked out fantastic. If you guys want to model a Golo wipe attack, this is a good one to watch, folks. Good army composition and a good base for that kind of a go wipe attack. Alright, let's go ahead and move up a little bit here. I want to give a big shout out to Bloom. And here he is doing a Gova-Ho attack. Lots of times we see people doing Gova-Lo attacks, balloons, because the air defenses are cored in the middle of the base, and once you get in, you can easily take out the rest of the base because the air defenses are gone. Well, the air defenses aren't quite all centralized and would be a little hard to get to coming in on the semi-southern teaser style of a base. But what we do have is the ability to hog much of this base without a problem. So in a Gova-Ho attack, the goal is to get into the core of the base, distract and take out the high hit point structures such as the Expos. You've got high level cannons in this one. That's what you need to take out. So because all 5 of those cannons and both of the Expos, which are at level 3 by the way, are in the core of the base, a Gova-Ho attack is perfect for this. You're going to drop your couple of golems, get your wizards to help you guys funnel into the base. We're also taking out a couple of giant bombs in the process. That's what's great. I love it. And then here come the Valks, and I think the Valks came in just a tiny bit early, but not too bad though. We did leave a nice trail of breadcrumbs for the Valks to march their way straight into the base. The heel comes down, I think, a little far south. The rage comes down in a moment here, also a little bit far south. I would have liked to have seen those a little bit more centralized in the core of the base, but I understand you just get to that point where, ooh, I need to really start healing up my troops here just to keep them alive to get into the base. Well, the Valks are able to take out, with the help of the golems, the Expos in the middle of the base. And that one wizard right there just, saves the day, gets that Expo down. And most of the cannons were focused here in the center of the base on the golems. So that's worked out perfect as far as planning goes. You want those Expos to be focused on the golems as much as possible. 2 heal spells was more than enough to power your way through the base. And that golem ended up becoming just useless in the base because the hogs move so fast through a base like this. Now that most of the core defenses are down, we're left with all the archer towers around the outside of the base, and that was no match for that number of hogs that came in. And then look, we're just on cleanup at this point, folks. Half a minute of cleanup, and we've got another 3 stars in the books. I don't see a whole lot of Govaho going on inside the clan, so it's really nice to see Bloom 609 branching out and doing a new attack that we don't see too often. But excellent choice of base for that style of attack. Alright, let's go up here to number 2. We have one of our new members here, FRNZ, maybe just call him Friends, doing a Goho attack on this base. Now, lots of times we'll see people going up against a base like this and not Goho it because it's so spread out. And they'll maybe do a Golaloon attack on this base because the air defenses are only level 6. But we've got a Govaho attack here doing a surgical on this, and he's going to show us a great way to take out the enemy clan castle on a hog attack if you don't get the lure first. The clan castle was rather centralized, and this is just one way that you can take out an enemy clan castle on the fly. I love the quad quake spell. It's just going to open up so much of this base to the golems and your kill squad to march in. Got the wizards and the witches in behind. Now, notice how was able to let the golems and the king out front to tank. That's really important because these high-level dragons are just going to completely decimate any golem or king if it's left exposed. But because all this was in there, backed up by the queen and the witches, it was able to take down the enemy clan castle troops easily with that one poison spell. Alright, so now we got the hogs moving in, doing a good job dropping a heal spell just to keep them up. We do have a level 3 Expo and a couple high level Teslas over in this area, so that means we're going to have to use the heal spells maybe a little earlier than we had hoped. But still, plenty of hogs marching around the base, keeping up on the heals. Also that queen and golem in the middle tanking for the troops still. This is how you surgical. Notice how much of that base that was taken out by your enemy, by your kill squad. They came in to take out not just the king and queen and the clan castle, but cleared out almost a quarter to a third of the base. That means your hogs are going to have an easier time marching around the base. Your kill squad also took out a couple of giant bombs that were in the base. So really well planned out by Friends here. I like it. It worked out really well, and we've got ourselves another 3 stars in the books. Alright folks, well, as I said at the beginning of the video, make sure you're watching our next war recap video from Mercs Legion. Maybe you are going to be the winner of the $10 gift card giveaway. And the way it's going to work, folks, is you've got to listen for some keywords in there and post those words in the comments. The first person to post the words and the number of times correctly said in the comments is going to be the winner of our $10 gift card giveaway. Alright folks, hope you guys enjoyed the recap video. We've got great things going on in the Mercs Legion. As you can see, our war log is turning greener and greener. So very good job, guys. Very proud of you. Keep up the good work. And we will hope to see you guys in our next recap video with a win. Alright. This is Eureka Havoc from Mercs Legion, reminding you guys to always clash without fear.